So, fresh out the shower. In the shower, I thought about the fact that I had said that the only thing I blame him for was like working too much. And that is not at all true, because the main beef I've had with my dad since leaving high school, and I've tried to talk with him about it one time with the help of the Landmark Forum that I did a couple years ago. But I definitely think that many of my insecurities and my approach to men and my fascination or obsession, even at times, with Dick had to do with the comments he would make about my body. Because in order for me to feel like I was pretty or sexy or either worthy of attention, I felt like that's what I needed to do, because he made it seem like my body was not just not worth much. And honestly, I would love to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight. That would be awesome. I loved being a size 12. But as I went through college and right after college, I was like, I'm not even, and I did grow into my body a little bit in college. I was much fluffier in middle school, especially, and then a little bit in high school. And I really became more proportionate in college. But after college, probably a few years after, I started to realize oh, I actually much prefer curves to really skinny people. And as long as I'm healthy, that's what makes me happy, is knowing that I can do the hikes that I want to do, and that I eat relatively healthily. I became a vegetarian when I went to college. Didn't lose that much weight then, but then it was the summer after my sophomore year. I tried being vegan. It only lasted 2 months, but in that process is when I really shaped into myself. So anyway, all that to say, now I am really thankful for my body. Like I said, I'm about the weight I went into labor with Genovea with. If that made any sense, which is 35, 40 pounds more than I was prior to having her. And that weight I do think is extra, and I don't feel as healthy. So I want to, hi baby. So I want to figure out a way to find that balance again. But it's my frustration is that I actually really, really liked what I looked like. When I look back on pictures and even at the time, before I got pregnant, I feel I really understood, actually I really like having big hips. I love having my booty. I love having nice boobs. Could have been a little bit of a flatter stomach, but that was the price I was willing to pay for the rest of the curves. So I just think it's kind of bullshit that I spent the years when I had that body that I wanted, trying to convince my dad that that body was worth something by convincing other men that it was worth sex, which, I guess is a thing. Anyway, I had to correct that because that definitely is way bigger than the him being gone a lot complaint.